Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button, get this out. And just want to talk over a couple things before we go over this. I told you guys a couple weeks ago when that beheading happened live, censorship was going to get worse. So it's our part, if we are subscribed to a channel and love that channel, to help get the content out by checking, because they're not going to notify you on everything. This ministry is a street ministry and online, and it's the online people that provide for the homeless that we go to. So it's a really big aspect of our ministry is this online. It helps us reach people. It's also helped us to disciple with people over the phone and meet them in person and to join in street ministries together. So I really need your guys' help on getting the content out here because, for instance, after this video is over, you guys can give 4 minutes and 34 seconds to this video of John 14, verse 12 through 14. It's just 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Hit the like, get the algorithm to say, hey, because just look how they hide it. I mean, of course, the algorithm wants to say, hey, Donald Duck explains the pentagram. Let's tell everybody about that. But let's not tell them about anything about Jesus. So, anyways, there's a lot of earthquakes that have been taking place in the Philippines. I've had some videos recently to show southern Philippines is flooded, northern has a volcano. They've been having a lot of earthquakes throughout the whole land. Well, now where all the flooding was happening, they had a massive landslide. And I have a lot of people that follow me on social medias from the Philippines. They don't have very strong built homes. I mean, some of these people literally live in makeshift homes, guys. I mean, it would take nothing to wipe them out. So 6 people were killed and 46 are missing. And I hate saying it, but I mean, they might be under this pile. And counting that it's wet and everything added on top of it, this isn't an easy removal to just, get them in there and out. So, um, guys, this is huge. Philippines has been getting rocked a lot since the start of this year, really. There's been a lot of activity going on over in the Philippines. There was no sign that a landslide would occur because the rain stopped on Thursday. And by Friday, it was already sunny and hot. So now it's like there was no warning of this, and this is what's happening in the end times. We don't have warnings of things that are happening. Man's trying to play God. Man's trying to do what they're doing to make their own clouds, make their own storms, but God's going to take over and things are just going to happen. Things are going to backfire on us as well, and that's what we're seeing in today's world. We're seeing backfiring, and we're seeing God's vengeance and wrath on this world. So, also to just prove that you're not free as an American, the appeals court ruled that not wearing a during all this health emergency isn't a free speech right. So they had this huge meeting saying that it isn't your freedom of speech to say you didn't want to wear this. So this really goes against all the amendments that are the First Amendment. I guess that just proves that our First Amendment doesn't really stand and doesn't really um, do what it's supposed to do. We do have the right to refuse anything we want. I mean, you even look back at Daniel in the book of Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar wanted people to bow, and he still did not bow to Nebuchadnezzar. He bowed to his God, Daniel did, and he prayed to his God many times a day. And we're not going to bow to these types of things that they try to make us do. And this is where the big argument in the Christian community comes. All Romans 13, we respect them, and we don't disrespect our dignitaries and all this. But there is a point in time where it's like, even when you look at Daniel, there's a crossing the line type of thing. And there's a crossing the line that has been happening these past, what, 3-4 years. We've been seeing a crossing the line. And I'm not going to bow down to what they're doing. We do, by our amendment, supposed to have these rights, but this just proves that we really don't have rights in America like people claim we do. So a new study suggests that we could see a Category 6 hurricane. I remember growing up, there was only 5 categories. There was only 5 categories of a tornado, too. They used to be F1 through 5. Now they're EF. They've changed the terminology on that. But I remember growing up, I mean, magnitude 10 earthquake was the highest. I've seen reports say that we could have magnitude 11s. So I don't count this out of the woodwork that we could see a category 6. I mean, I think it was maybe 3 months ago. I did a stream. It was the fastest ever typhoon recorded on record. Um, and it's just, we're seeing a velocity and a quickness in these storms that are hitting place and are taking action. And we're seeing places get flooded. Guys, I mean, I really don't put this past it that with us doing all the things with CERN, us doing all the things with HARP, and God on top of it going to bring in stuff that we're going to see massive changes in weather like we already have. So, once again, guys, I'll share it at the end of this video. It's 4 minutes. Go in there and just give it a little listen. At 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, we will be doing the Transfiguration. This is Mark chapter 9. Also, tomorrow at 3:45 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do a quick little encourage each other, fellowship, pray. It's the last live before we head out to Mardi Gras street preaching. So be keeping eyes out for that video as well, because street preaching in an environment, especially like this, is going to be definitely different. So be keeping your eyes out for that. Hit the like button, share this stuff out, and praying for you guys daily. And until we meet again, Lord willing, much love.